if we're going to not fail to take Strahd, we got to be really careful.
I choked her to death before she was born.
Arena. Oh shit, I forgot I'm playing Arena.
Tonight, the party plans a daunting rescue from a den of werewolves with no idea what awaits them inside. This is Roll Q. Real people, real emotions, real stakes. You sit in the hollow, smokeless campfire at your feet, the magic protective circle around you. The arena is just outside the circle with the spyglass looking at the cave. Silyth, as you look into the flames, you are remembering the earlier battle with Strahd von Zarovich. What are you thinking about it?
As Silyth looks into the flames, she's brought back to her memory. It was probably a decade ago, and they had just finished a surface raid, and she was successful. And so she's comparing how last time with Strahd she was not successful, and it makes her angry. And she takes her dagger and she throws it into the ground by the campfire.
What was this about? I hardly ever see you angry. Or big feelings.
I keep blaming the mist. It's got me all frustrated. I can't believe we lost and we died, and I keep thinking gifts like that don't come for free. And I just wanted to take that dagger and put it in his smug little face. Oksana, I know this surprises you, but I am a very, very sore loser.
I'm so surprised. Me too.
And now we have to go to the dinner tomorrow, and I don't know if I can say anything nice to him.
Well, I'm not even, not to put that out of our minds, but I can't get past what actually happened. You said, did Oksana see her die?
Oksana did see her die. Oksana did not see her wake back up because you got dropped behind the wall.
So you died and now you're alive.
Yes, and I feel like a failure. And when we were talking about our near-death experiences, I found it odd that some of us had our life flash before our eyes, and I saw nothing, just the pitch, and I heard a voice, and it didn't sound like Loth, so now I keep thinking I'm going to wake up and that this is a dream, but the more I keep thinking about it, the more real it seems, and I feel like I'm talking in riddles, which is not me.
Oksana will slap her across the face.
Oh no.
This is real. You are here. This was not personal, but it was personal. I think you are here.
Oh, thank you for that. I was getting quite metaphorical and thinking too much into this. Yes, I was dead. I am back. I live a second time. And this time we will not fail to take Strahd. Perhaps, though, not at dinner.
I think if we're going to not fail to take Strahd, we got to be really careful. We got to get him at the right moment. We got to take the fight to him, not the other way around. But I don't feel like we are ready, do you?
I do not. I mean, we could take him with words, but I think he would get so, upset that we were smarter than him, that he would, want to fight us. And we just really can't handle that right now. And I am second person to say, I don't think we are ready for this. But I am ready for, jeopardy. I mean, that's...
danger, you're ready for danger?
I am ready for special effects and twists and puzzles and jokes and puns, and we could win.
Who knows? Maybe he will. Maybe if you challenge him to a pun off, he will go for it. You never know.
Well, do you want to hear one? A pun that I did not make.
Please.
I heard.
I cannot live without hearing it.
And for everyone that is viewing and listening here, I do not know who wrote this, therefore I cannot properly credit it. Are you ready? Step back, it's very important. Since we come from the Wizard of Wines recently, this is very apropos, okay? What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
I don't know.
You're whining?
That was a good guess.
There. No.
Oh.
The green grape said to the purple grape, breathe, you idiot.
He's got holding breath. It's a good one. Is pun supposed to be actually funny or?
Was it even a pun?
No, it was not a pun at all, actually. You had me all set up for a pun, and maybe this is how you win a pun off. You don't use puns.
It is quite rudimentary. And we need to get a bit higher, I guess. Puns are... Oh my God. Let's move on.
I'm just going to lean back and pretend that I know what rudimentary means.
Arena. Oh shit, I forgot I'm playing Arena. Arena, what do you think about the... Dang it, now I can't ask myself a question because I'm thinking of the answer. How do you feel about the battle? I can't ask myself a question. That's ridiculous.
It's my life, is what it is.
I can't.
All the time. Every time.
Esmeralda, you also died. What do you think about going into this grave? I'm sorry. Did I? Hold on. So we're sitting there and I put pee on myself?
Yes, you are still covered in wolf piss. Yes, that's right. That's correct.
Yeah.
It's probably dried, but the smell's, I'm sure, still doing really well. It's
And
been
I
a couple
feel
of
like-
hours. You got a couple of hours till dark.
I feel like I had to sit on the far end of the campfire area.
That sounds like something I would say, but I don't remember.
That sounds right. And I also want the listeners at home to imagine that all of Silyth's lines, her nose is pinched until she's getting used to the smell. So it's a little nasally.
Hell off.
Oh my gosh. Esmeralda, do you know Madame Eva?
By reputation only. I've not met her before.
Like, how do you do reputation? Like review or...
Oh, I mean, I grew up Vistani, so she's a like a myth that is real, I guess, if you know what I mean. My parents said they met her once, but they didn't. My parents were not. Well, they didn't talk about really anything at all. They were sort of they pretend everything is fine, even if you're on fire, sort of growing up.
I don't know what that is like, but it sounds pretty epic.
I mean,
Really awful.
we all have our things. We all have the complaints about the mom and dad. It's just which ones you have. What are your complaints about your mom and dad, Oksana?
I don't have one
Oh, I'm sorry.
of either.
I didn't mean to. Sorry, I stepped in the wolf piss myself that time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, that's okay. The problem I have is that I don't have a problem. I'm good. What about you, Silyth?
Oh no,
Let's
we're
talk
gonna
about family trauma.
go back to that question. Your problem is you don't have a problem? You don't have anything wrong?
Well, I don't have like parents, so they can't ignore me or be overly like involved in my life or I don't know,
When-
judgment.
You say you don't have parents. Did you kill them? Did they abandon you?
This is a good question. I didn't consider that I could have killed them.
I think it's very interesting we go to kill them first.
I mean, I consider it all the time, but I'm learning that's not typical in the Overbright.
I just want that to be my truth. It makes me sound like a badass, you know? I cannot walk, yet I kill parents.
She will flex her a fake leg. Doesn't say anything though.
Is there something in the air?
Is that? Oh, you said something about not being able to walk, and
Oh.
I just think about how close I was. I can walk, I can run is perfect. I just was scary for a little while. Being a monster hunter that cannot walk is, well, it's not possible, is it?
I'm sorry. I was thinking more like infant cannot do anything. They just lay there and cry. They have legs, but they don't know how to walk yet. This is the weird. I'm like, what are we doing?
Esmeralda, when did you first kill a monster?
It's a good question. I started small. Well, small anyway. My first monster I killed was a giant rat. Van Richten tracked a group of rats to a little cave. And he says he's going to lure one out and then I'm going to take him. He does lure one out, but these 4 or 5 come all at once. So Van Richten say, come on, start swinging. And I killed the one I stabbed, but then I think I killed 2 more. So it was like very quick. I did not feel strange or guilty or afraid. I felt like myself. More like myself maybe than I had ever felt before. What about you? First kill?
Are you talking about when I entered the academy or when I was born? Where do you start your chronological order of murder and mayhem?
Do you remember the one when you were born?
In a strange way, I do, yes.
I want the first one you remember.
Do you want the actual answer?
I suppose.
I was supposed to be born a twin. I choked her to death before she was born. That's it. That's the story.
How do you know it
Yes.
was on purpose?
How does that thing happen by accident?
There's a cord. Sometimes the cord gets wrapped around the neck is unfortunately pretty common. So
No, it
maybe,
was-
maybe you don't. I mean, if you say you remember to kill the twin, then I don't. If you say you remember, but
Of
I would
course
hate you to be
remember.
t-
We should talk about something else. I shouldn't have brought that up.
sure. He's just hanging out by a campfire waiting to go into a werewolf den.
Well, Irina, what about you? Do you sing songs around the campfire? Hear any Barovian folk tales?
Rena is eating, I don't know, some jerky or what do they eat?
Jerky's fine.
Okay. Rena's
Trail
eating
mix.
some, trail mix, some peppered jerky that she got at Bucky's. Sorry, I don't know if everyone has the pleasure.
I was just curious if you sang songs around the campfire to pass time.
I don't really sing, but I can appreciate it. I do love a good bard, but we didn't have very many bards in my town. I love a good song. Would you like to lead it?
Oh, well,
Around,
mine's
maybe?
not. My song is not very peppy, and I've already killed the mood once, and I'm trying to be light and frivolous, and I may be bursting a blood vessel to do so.
Sorry, I burped so like it came from me.
Oksana, please. Your manners.
Our etiquette's gonna be great for the dinner.
You're already covered in wolf piss. Now we do this too? My gosh.
I swear, if you use the salad fork for dessert.
Well, I for one think you are doing quite a good job. Haven't known you for very long, but you are quite lighter than when we met.
That is an unfortunate thing, I think.
I don't know, I kind of like it.
You're the first person I've ever heard of who came to Barovia and lightened up.
Well, when you... That would be a Spencer comment and not a Silyth comment. Yes, there's, I suppose, a few things here that are a little bit more upbeat than where I'm from. I do think on Cella's mind, because she's so used to in group drow gatherings that they're going to betray each other at some point. And I think she thinks that Strahd is at the dinner going to try and bring out weaknesses to get someone to betray the other. So she does want to know, if not now, like, what would it take for you to betray one of us?
What do you think, guys, about how the dinner is going to go?
Well, he's clearly going to give us alcohol to get us to talk more. I will prepare detect poisons to ensure that we are not poisoned. And then he will probably try to warm us up with some light banter, some dark humor jokes. And then typically the way these things go, at least for Drow, is they pose some kind of question, and it becomes a mind game. Often our forms of torture, well, we torture the mind first, and then the physical part so much easier afterward.
As Silyth makes her very accurate prediction of what is about to happen at the dinner, the DM takes out his notes and rips them in half.
No! You know, if I was Strahd, well, there's a lot of things I would do if I was Strahd. I would probably propose the question after we'd had a couple of glasses of wine, talked about the vintage, correlated it with some event that he was alive for during that time, and I would probably look the person in the eye to my right. What would tempt you to betray your companions? Mariel kind of shakes her head. Well, that is a dumb question. I would never, ever betray anyone. I mean, I already talked so much already, and I feel like you guys would already know what I was doing, and why would you ask that? Did you guys ever ask that question to anybody? It's kind of macabre.
I love macabre. I really do. I don't know what I would do, but I feel like I would know when someone else was doing it. Well, what would you do?
Well, if he promised me ambition and power and head of my house and climb the ladder, if he'd asked me that maybe a day or two ago, I would have agreed. But now I'm not really sure. I think if he offered me a way out of here, it would be tempting, but I don't think he can offer that, do you?
Irina will say, I wonder, I just don't think he can get out. But I think, why would you stay?
I've heard lots of stories about Strahd, but I've never heard one where he's like going and coming back ever. He's always here. Always sort of thought it was because he had so much power here, but maybe it's like Irina says.
He probably doesn't have, maybe there are too many threats out where I come from. You know, like me, I am very big baddie, and he's probably threatened by that and doesn't want to be outside the Barovia. Or he wants to and can't, so he needs a woman.
I was thinking, though, if he left, you have been, Silyth, I'm not sure about you, but Silyth, you have been, overbright for a while, right?
5 years, unfortunately, yes.
Oh, that's a long time. So if he leaves Barovia, he has to take the clouds with him somehow. I don't know how he would do that.
The clouds?
Yes, I guess he could just be nighttime only. They have vampires in all the places I've ever been, but it would seem like you go from the man in the big castle to the man in the basement, even if it is a night basement.
This tracks because, the time I saw a vampire was in the basement of the coffin maker's place, and it was not royal at all.
Vampire in the basement of the coffin maker's place. That's right on the nose, isn't it?
It is. That was a coffin maker, and there were coffins in there.
Did the vampires come out the coffins?
Yes. It is like trope we will experience again, I'm sure. I wonder what is in Strahd's basement. Oksana's getting wolf piss drunk, kind of, I'm talking in multiple accents and just, I don't know, very not really making much sense because that's what I need to go with right now.
Esmeralda will mutter to Muriel, I'm trying to hope the sun goes down faster. We got to get in and get out before things fall apart.
What is the plan here, guys? Well, wait, Silyth, I have a question. You say 5 years. You have said this multiple times. So do you know 5 years and each month and days and...
No, I kind of stopped counting after year 5. I feel like it's a couple of months and some change. It just didn't suit me to keep track of numbers of hours past.
Do you know of anyone that has, and if you've talked about this, sorry, I don't remember, but do you know of someone that has gone from where you live to the surface and never returned, or returned some kind of messed up?
Well, we would often have raids, and we also had trade networks with some of the giantesses that would come through. A lot of times during the raids, so the weaker drow, ones that were not respected in the eyes of Loth, were killed. But I suppose we've had a few espionages, a few spies not make it back. Isn't that typical?
And of course you have the drows who don't do Loth, they do the other one. I can't remember
Don't say
the
her
name.
name.
Okay. I didn't know
who?
it anyway.
No. Good.
Is it like we can't speak of them? Or like we pretend they don't exist? Or what is
We cannot speak of her.
What are we talking about? I went down the rabbit hole.
She just said not to speak of her.
Oh, okay.
I'm going into
So-
Werewolf Den with him, and you smell like wolf piss. I need this one on my side.
I am worried that someone is going to come to me and smell me.
So I
Or
think
pee on me.
I feel like the fact that she's covered in wolf piss, I feel like we've sort of made our bed with the plan. She's going to change to old werewolf person who she's seen before, and she go in, and I guess we should talk about what happened after that.
Do we have an idea of how many werewolves there are in there?
If the person that I talked to was telling the truth, and I have no reason to believe he wasn't, probably maybe 7 or 8 werewolves will leave to go hunt, and this leave maybe 5, 6 behind. But this is not exact, of course. I don't know for sure.
Like, Oksana is actually thinking, is there a redeeming quality to anyone worth, saving anyone or keeping them alive? Because I can, really kill someone, with a lot of diameter, circumference, all of this. Other than Ilya?
I don't know till we get there. There's not very many werewolves I would think twice about
But
killing,
we don't
though.
know. You said that you asked the questions or tracked a little one and got this information. What happened? This will tell me if you are a true, monster slayer.
Oh, I killed him.
What?
Yes, we talk,
How could
and then
you do such a thing?
Well, once he tell me stuff, I give him quick death. Is this problem? Didn't we just talk about killing? So many kills? He was werewolf.
I am just surprised.
I'm impressed.
And just for the record, he was by little, he was 2 heads taller than me.
1 second, guys.
So it's not lethal. It's not like I kill a child.
Well, I am just surprised. I expected you to be a little more diplomatic. I don't know why. I have no reason to think this.
It's funny you say that. I originally want to be trained by Van Richten because he was merciful. It seems that sometimes I fall short of that. To be honest, I did not even think I did not consider letting him go. I thought maybe Ilya would be in danger if he went, but I suppose there are other things I might have been able to do.
I don't feel like you need to lose sleep over it or anything. I mean, you are a monster hunter, slayer. I just thought the story would have been better if he was not dead, but this is okay. That's no shade, by the way.
So let's see. She's going to go in. She's going to change into someone that used to be in the den, and she's going to talk to them. What do we do? I mean, there's sort of always three choices. We sneak, we speak, or we scrap.
You what?
We sneak, we speak, or we scrap.
I say we sneak this time.
Okay.
I think it's the best way to go. Perhaps avoid more resurrections.
So Oksana goes in. We're following enough that we can maybe at least hear her, if not see. She will, if she meets werewolf, she will distract them, and then we will
I
sneak.
can talk to you like I have mind palace, and
yes, I
can
forget.
tell you things.
My magic very limited, although I'm able to cast dark vision. I better do that. She will sort of wave her hands and cast dark vision on herself.
I think we should lay in wait.
Okay.
We're just waiting for them to leave.
Mm-hmm. So about another 20 minutes pass. So it's about an hour after full dark. And from the cave mouth, you start to see...
The cave mouth?
Cave mouth. It's a cave mouth. That's what it is.
The diamond.
Mouth of the
and
cave?
The diamond and...
Mouth of the cave, cave mouth. How semantic can you be?
I'm sorry. I've never heard that before.
Please describe how many stalactites and stalagmites are in this cave. I really would like to know.
Gothic horror.
Three. There's three. Okay. So it's about an hour after dark, and creeping out, you start to see dark, hulking shapes. Some are werewolves, some seem to be normal wolves. And a moment behind them is a werewolf. This one is darker and much larger than the rest. Probably 2 full heads taller and very broad shoulders. Enormous. Esmeralda will mutter, "That is Kirill. Is the one take my leg." Kirill stands, sniffs the air. He'll turn, and you can hear a low growl, and you think it's words, but you can't understand what he says. Can't hear. And suddenly he races off towards the north, and the werewolves and wolves follow him until they are out of sight and out of earshot.
What was that about?
I think they're going to hunt. It's go time.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oksana has transformed herself into a gray, salt and pepper colored wolf with really, really... Wait, am I supposed to be a wolf, or am I supposed to be the human version of this wolf?
I think you can choose.
Well, I get a choice, then I'm going to be werewolf. And she looks more like a saber-toothed tiger. And she has like hair that's out here, kind of like a sort of mullet / 80s shag. And with her teeth, she's like, "Okay, guys," and starts to saunter.
I whisper to you, Silyth. Kind of like the haircut. He's like in front is old business, but in back is like a party.
Yes, it's almost like a wolf cut, but a little something different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'd cut my hair that way, but it works for her.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
I just imagine that Oksana as a werewolf is like literally walking in like, "Hey guys, I'm here, I'm fabulous."
So,
No.
as you're walking into the cave, right in front of the cave mouth, you do see that there's like a giant elk dead. It's huge, probably like 20 feet tall. And I don't mean the antlers, I mean the back is 20 feet tall. It's like bigger than an elephant and enormous, and it's very dead.
Loot the body. I mean,
Make a nature check to see how much meat you can get off of the giant elk.
10.
You get your knife out, but it's hard to know where to begin. And then you remember better things to do.
This is not my expertise. And Oksana will flick the knife, and with the intention of trying to end it like right on the head of the whatever. I feel like that's probably going with the same roll, but
Mariel, who's in the back, and she's really excited, but she's been told to use her whisper voice. She's like, wow, Oksana, that was the coolest knife throw I've ever seen. You should try and do it again.
I only do things that cool one time, but I will do it on the way out, especially when we can walk slower or faster.
So,
what do we see?
Oksana, are you walking straight in? So ostensibly, Muriel is a two-handed fighter. She does have that thing where she can, if she's close, kind of throw herself in the way, which since she regenerates is pretty decent. Irina's like a rogue without sneak attack damage, basically. Although, so what do you guys think?
I feel okay. I don't have to deal with sneak attack.
Yeah, I can stumble through it. I just gotta get used to it.
Yeah, stumbling I think is actually stumbling is really interesting. I'll play Esmeralda still, and then baddies.
Can live a double life. Nice. No one suspects a thing.
No, that's right, nobody. Oksana, as you walk inside, you can see there's dim light, and it seems like torches, but as you get closer, you realize there's just little patches of glowing fungus on all the walls. And as you walk forward, you start to hear two voices. One is saying, "How can you compare elk to goat? One is a delicacy and the other is just to nourish. Well, I ain't fancy like you, Azyanka. I pride what I know, and I know goat is good."
These people are arguing about goats. I mean, they're not people. I think they're werewolves. She sends message.
Yeah.
All right, she's sneaking.
Oh, you're sneaking, so you're not gonna.
Wait, no. Oh, okay.
Yeah, gotta use the wolf piss. I mean, my God.
Hey guys, I heard you talking about the goats, and I agree with Zinanka, whichever the name is.
Who are you? I never seen you before.
Yes, I am new to town. I'm a bit of a lone wolf here, but I am looking for a pack, and I have spoken with Kirill, and he said that I could join you, and he'll be right back.
Make a deception check with advantage due to your changeling form.
While Shannon is pulling up her character sheet, to the listeners at home, if we get to 300 subscribers on our Patreon, you will be able to get bottles of wolf piss. Just kidding, we're not going to do that. That's disgusting and probably
For 500,
illegal.
I would do it. I would find a wolf.
But for 500...
For 500, I would find a wolf. And
I don't think we have a Patreon, guys.
not exactly.
Okay, so that'll be an 18.
All right, then. Well, fellas is in the back. She'll kind of point to your left, her right.
Maybe you could, you want to introduce me? And
Do you want to introduce her and show her around? Not really. We sort of have to stand guard, especially with everyone gone. But, you're a werewolf. It should be fine.
Oh, yes, I am a werewolf. Yes, I smell like one, too. You guys smell a lot better than me.
I was going to say, just because you're a werewolf, it doesn't mean, lift your leg as a tree. We don't sort of have to go on ourselves, really. Not sure.
It was windy.
I just imagine an actual werewolf going to and the wind just...
If I don't hear a werewolf say, "Don't piss on my leg and call it rain," then by God.
That's what we need to start this episode with. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
While this is happening outside the cave, what is the plan for the outside people?
So, Silyth did say we should probably sneak. So, can they see Oksana hanging out with her?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got them believing everything, so they are going to either show me around or show me where to go.
Can I message back? Okay, once you get them to move, let us know so we can come and back you up.
This is a good idea. Oksana turns around. Devanka? Wait, no, sorry, I don't know their names. So, guys, I so appreciate what you do for this cave. I was wondering, can you show me the other entrance. I got a bit turned around and I was supposed to go to the other side.
One will turn to the other. Yeah, Devanka, why don't you go show him around? I'll just keep smelling that fresh elk. Or I'll show you around.
Okay.
She'll walk this way, and there's a little staircase, and she'll go down. A little ledge. Down the little stairs, and headed around this way.
Oh, they're on like a little pride rock.
All right, then. We'll go and see the boys first.
Oh, the boys, like kids?
Oh. No kids at all.
Okay.
Okay, Silyth, looks like she's managed to pull one of them away.
What about her friend?
Well, we can't both just leave the post, can we?
Well, I mean, I feel like I was pretty big deal if Kirill is having me here. You know, I might need quite a...
Devanka will turn and say, why are you so keen to get us both away from the guard post?
Well, gentlemen, I am trying to get both of you closer to me.
Well, first, I'm a woman.
I thought you said they were dudes.
No, it ends...
Well, that's okay.
It ends in an
I
A.
do not...
Everyone knows every name that ends in A is a woman.
I do not discriminate. I would like to get you alone.
Go ahead and
together.
Make a persuasion check. We'll have this one be a straight roll since
Okay, yeah, no.
Since she's a little suspicious.
I mean, is it a straight roll? Let me see where we're going. Okay.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Bump, 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 bump. Puns, we got them in.
16. She'll sort of raise an eyebrow. Well, I won't speak for Azianka, but I'm not really into sharing. Anyway, see what you think. Continues on this way. So, Silyth, outside, you guys have a decision to make.
Okay. Silyth is going into raiding mode. All right, team. What do we think? Have we got any messages from Oksana or anything since she left?
To be quite honest, I was so overwhelmed by the piss. I did not hear anything. But I do think we should sneak. She's rather clever.
Right. And we haven't heard anything from the mouth of the cave. So I think if there was trouble, we would have heard something. Little fisticuffs, right?
I think so.
Mariel's like, yeah, fisticuffs. I'm not. All right. So let's all sneak towards the mouth of the cave. And I have dark vision, so I can see pretty far. And we'll see if there's anyone waiting.
Let's have everyone make a stealth check. Esmeralda rolled a nat 20.
Jeez.
She's one with whatever she wants to be one with.
I am so glad I am rolling with advantage. Oh, Silyth, baby girl. That is a 10 with advantage for Silyth.
Okay.
For Mariel.
What is it that we're rolling?
Stealth with advantage. So, yeah, you're rolling for Irina.
18.
18.
Irina is 18.
So, Muriel, did we roll for her?
Mariel got a natural 20.
Okay. So as a group, you're very stealthy. So you're all able to make it up to the mouth of the cave. You guys sort of move here, kind of around the outside, like so.
I do not like recording 8 jillion things.
Esmeralda will say, okay, so what's our plan for day one? Distraction? We go to try the killer?
What do we see again from here?
You can see basically this straight shot. This is a little ledge, probably only 5 feet high. Azianka is standing there, a woman. You can also see that there are paths going that way. You can see a little water there, and then a path going this way.
Do we have any information about them being ruthless or do we have the idea that perhaps they are reasonable?
Make an insight check.
Arena. 14.
14. Everybody talks about this Kirill like he's pretty ruthless. I think Irina's instinct would be, if you're in Kirill's tribe and you're reasonable, you've already been ripped apart. And compliance is where we're at.
Right. I think stealth is the way. We should definitely creep in. Who does that the best?
I mean, I'm very good, but she's looking right at the mouth of the cave.
Right. If she sees us, she's probably going to immediately alert everyone. But perhaps if we could lure her out, we could take care of her, and then we don't have to fight everyone at once. Maybe we could just knock her out. I'm feeling a little bit charitable today. We don't have to immediately.
I just love how, like, Shannon is so Oksana. And I'm like, we're going to go inside. And Arena would not do that. Okay.
All right, so how are we going to lure her? Sorry, I was Arena for a second.
No, is she Cockney? Like,
I just did it wrong. I don't know what I was, to be honest. I'm not sure. Sure I was anything. So how are we going to lure her out?
What about over here? Silyth, I'm sure you have some kind of spell. Or, I don't know, I guess we could throw a rock.
Well, I could cast dancing lights, and then Mariel pops up, or I could turn into a raven and fly in, and fly back out.
That sounds lovely.
I have the major image scroll, but I like to save it.
Like this idea, Muriel.
And then Scylla will look over at Esmeralda. Well, you've worked with these beasts before. Do you think they would sound the alarm if a bird flew in, or do you think they'd be more curious by the dancing lights and come out and investigate?
I do the bird.
All right. Mariel does a fist pump. Yes. And then I don't remember how you describe her turning into a raven, and I want to make sure that I'm being canonical, but...
So, the way I describe it is almost before she gets small, she's it's a baseball thing. She's almost like the San Diego chicken. Like, she's totally her own size, and her face turns completely raven, and her arms grow feathers. And then the very last thing that happens is she shrinks and starts to fly.
Okay, so she does that just like the Animorphs, and she's like, oh. And then Mariel, and her bird is the word fit, does like a little fly-in, but she's done this a lot. I feel like she's got a nice little swoop. Like she kind of does like a little caw and then comes around. I hope I'm playing her to character.
As Muriel swoops around, you hear the Aussie go, "Oi, bird, you can't come in here." And here she comes.
Oh man.
As you guys figure out what you're going to do when she emerges from the mouth of the cave.
Irina is going to hold her action with the short bow over here. Did we talk about having to kill people? Having to?
It was discussed. Killing was discussed. Knocking someone out was discussed.
All right. Irina is going to hold her action to use her short bow if things go south.
If something comes out. Okay.
I don't know.
We'll figure that out in a second.
Specific.
Let's cut back to Oksana. So Oksana, as you follow...
I really love what you did with the place.
Thanks. I got a special place I can show you later.
Well, this is where...
So you walk by, and he'll sort of point...
Are these bones?
I mean, yeah. We don't get rid of them. We just sort of pile them up. That's old Skinnis. This is a wolf that is kind of laying by the campfire. Really gray fur. Really skinny. Like they're kind of starving him. Then...
Oh, no. Player in me wants to ask about all of these wolves' backstory, but I realize that that's not part of the main plot, and I will refrain. I just want the listeners to know how much self-control I have right now.
So Tavanka will take you up these little stairs here after showing you Skinnis.
Really quickly, sorry, I wasn't quite paying attention. They're starving him.
He looks really skinny.
Is what it looks like.
Yeah.
What did she used his name, right?
Yeah, old Skinnis.
What did old Skinnis do to have to, I don't know, be alone and skinny?
Well, Skinnis was a chief, but when he decided to retire, he didn't choose Kirill. He chose someone else. Kirill didn't like that one bit.
How dare he? It is Kirill all the way.
It's actually kind of funny. All right, just take it easy. As you go
I'm
deeper,
not good at meeting new people.
You start to see this path kind of split and sort of winding through a series of pillars. There's kind of brittle bones all over the place. You feel like if you were trying to sneak through here, it'd be really difficult because there's a bone crunch almost every step that you take. As you come through, you'll see a few wolves here. These are not werewolves, these are wolves. Kind of laying down and walking directly this way. You approach two fairly big werewolves. And Tavanka will say, "Oi, oi." They'll both kind of sit up and look. "What? Don't get mad at me just because you didn't get to go hunting this time. This is a new one. You got to show the ropes."
Show me the ropes. I'm very excited. I hear you are the boys with a Z, maybe.
As they stand and you see how big they are, Tavanka kind of goes, "I'll leave you to it then. Nice to meet you." And she's gone.
Oh no.
But she only gets to about here when Azienka emerges from the cave. What is going to happen when she emerges from the cave. She's now out of the cave. What is going to happen now?
Oh my god. I'm moving the map all over.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's holding their action. Silyth can see the werewolf and immediately cast. Oh my gosh, I just lost the name of the spell. I apologize. That was very anticlimactic. Sorry.
You're not allowed to not know everything.
Words are hard. Reading is hard. Silyth reaches out her hand, and there's like a pulsing sensation as she casts Hold Person at the werewolf.
Okay. So let's go ahead, and if we're holding action, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Silyth.
Can we make it sound way better
Okay.
than that?
So if we're holding our actions, I'd say it's time to roll initiative.